everyone and welcome to my channel Wheel of Fortune Psychic Tarot. My name is Nia and in today's video I will be delivering to you some messages from your deceased loved one's hearts. Some messages of love and light. As you can see, you have these three groups to choose from today. For group number one, we have this lovely rose quartz heart and the High Priestess. For group number two, we have a tiger's eye heart and justice. And for group number three, we have this beautiful jade heart and the Four of Cups. Actually, it says Four of Potions here in French. All you need to do now, as always, is to focus your attention on the deceased loved one that you would like to hear from today. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, then just see which one of these three groups calls your attention the most. Do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group, so I will see you there. Hi, group number one, everyone who resonated with the lovely rose quartz heart and the High Priestess. This is going to be your reading about some loving messages straight from your deceased loved one's hearts to yours. Okay, so I'm very excited to be doing this. This lovely new tarot deck was kindly gifted to me by Raylan. Thank you so much. If you're watching, if you too would like to send in an tarot or an oracle card deck or some crystals, I have an Amazon and an Etsy wish list link down below. I have a PO box, just so you guys know. But now let's get into these messages for you here. See what I get from touching your rose quartz heart. Because I have psychometry and I get lots of psychic downloads that way. I'm going to put the card aside so I can fully focus on the crystal. There is something about clarity wanting to come through about your deceased loved one's feelings towards you, okay? There is something about a lack of clarity before that passing with regards to your relationship and the emotions. Keep in mind, this reading is for the collective. Not everything that I'm about to say will resonate. Also, it's not gender or relationship or age specific, this reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest, it will be for someone else. But for all of you guys, there is something about your loved ones wanting to give you clarity about how they truly felt and still are feeling about you. And it's a positive message, indeed a message of love and light. And I'm feeling some very genuine and pure love here coming from your soulmates in heaven. I truly believe you're in soulmate connections. Soulmates are not always strictly romantic. Remember that. And also, guys, many of you don't like to hear that, but it's the truth. I speak nothing but the truth on this channel. You don't always have the same gender in every lifetime. You don't always have the same ethnicity, okay? And most importantly, you do not always have the same kind of relationship with your soulmates, okay? So you can be romantic in one lifetime, then you can be friends in another, you can be brother and sister in the next. It so depends on your soul contracts. But here, your loved ones want to tell you they love you unconditionally. And they have a special message here, and the card that you resonated with was La Papesse, the High Priestess. This deck is Le Tarot du Bien-être, which is in French, and I love that so much. I wanted this French deck for such a long time, so maybe some of you watching, you have a connection with the French language. Maybe you come from a French-speaking country. Or maybe just French as the stereotypical language of love and poetry, okay? So I feel like your loved ones are very romantic, hopelessly romantic maybe. I'm picking up on them being very, you know, like, and this is not to sound condescending, but like in chick flick movies, those characters, you know, very like stereotypically loving, okay, and that is good, that is sweet. And with the High Priestess, they want to tell you guys that you are on a very important journey in this lifetime where you're meant to become more psychic and more spiritual, and your loved ones passing and your separation and the heartache you're feeling now is the trigger for that spiritual awakening. So they want you to take advantage of that. And it doesn't mean that death is not terrible and that your emotions aren't valid, okay, guys? But in your guys' soul contract, you agreed to go through exactly this. And I want to tell you that their love never dies for you, and that they want to give you signs, and you can be very receptive to them because you have High Priestess energies. Also, white flowers stand for renewal, and flowers might be very important for you, or maybe your loved ones used to give you flowers. There's something about flowers which will resonate. White flowers is about cleansing, is about renewal, is about rebirth. So please open up spiritually, open up your hearts. You'll be receiving so many signs from your people on the other side, because they truly, truly love you, and they're still very romantic, okay? The spirits, the true core of the soul never changes, so they are like the same personality still. They're just not attached to the physical body anymore. And now I need to take a deep breath. I don't know what's happening, I just need to take a deep breath. I feel like you need to do that too, guys. We need to chill. There's something about someone being very, very nervous here in my audience. Are you very nervous to find out the truth about your loved one's feelings or something like that? Don't be nervous, relax. And also there is a lot like hidden in the dark or underneath the surface that will resonate differently for everyone here. This might not be for you, but for quite a lot of people here, there are some important details that you need to be filled in on. Let's ask your loved ones, what is that? What's the stuff that's still kind of hidden in the dark? Like there is something about something hidden in the dark. So let's see. What is that, please, loved ones? What's that important detail? That secret or that suppressed truth, what is that, please? Wow, deux de pièces, two of pentacles, two hearts, guys. I love that for you. I love that for you. I'm so excited. Two anatomic hearts. And, you know, your loved ones, they're telling you here, my heart always had such genuine feelings of pure unconditional love for you, and I'm sorry if I failed to show you that on the outside. So what was hidden, maybe for most of you actually, was your loved one's intention. So if you ever doubted their commitment or their if their love was genuine, stuff like that, or if they wanted to bring the relationship to the next level, if you ever had any doubts or fears about their commitment when it comes to making that love be noticeable on the outside, they apologize, because they always had intentions of, depending on what relationship you were in, marrying you, moving in with you, or doing something very important for you, like showing acts of love and kindness and support, okay? So that was always there. And even if you two guys were maybe very different in some aspects, deep down you are close soulmates, and they want to let you know that, okay? So don't focus so much on what you didn't see on the outside. They're saying focus more on the truth which is in your heart, and you can feel the truth, which is their love, okay? Lovely, love that so much. What else do they want to say? What does their heart want to say to you? As de bâton, Ace of Wands. Look, flowers again, guys. I'm getting hot, so I need to take off my sweatshirt, which ironically has kind of the same color as these flowers on here. and I think that is clever, and that stands for good luck, guys. So their hearts feel not only so much genuine and pure love for you, but also so much like childlike joy. I told you in the beginning, your loved ones are very like stereotypically a chick flick kind of romantic and loving, and that is beautiful. They have a very strong inner child, which is maybe naive, but that is kind of like a condescending word to say that someone is very true to their emotions and puts their heart before their head. So yeah, they want to tell you now they feel nothing but love for you, like childlike, innocent, pure love. And their heart is full of bliss, and they want to send that bliss onto you. They want to shine their love and light down upon you from the other side and help you find joy and happiness again. And they might surprise you with a little blessing, because the Ace of Wands is about intention and energy. So what is that little blessing, please? These cards are gorgeous. I love them so much. It's the first time using them. So what's that blessing, please? Okay. 5 de bâton, 5 of Wands. That is not a typical blessing card, but I get what they mean. So lots of different things, and I need a clarifier for that. I think I know what they're trying to say. Something is growing, okay? Something is growing. I'm looking at these buds here on that flower. Energetic upheaval, like lots of energy that they're sending you so that you can grow something and bring to fruition something that will make your heart happy, because they want nothing but for you to feel whole and complete and happy and motivated again, okay? So clarifier, please. Wow, that is this one. Deux de bâton. Okay, yeah, we have 2 times here a 2, guys, so this is clearly a very strong soulmate connection. But you might be at the moment, at the stage in your life where you are either lost because of grief and other things that have been going on, lack of motivation, drive and energy, or maybe you are at a crossroads and you need to make a certain decision, take a certain step, and you don't know how to do that, okay? Or if you should do that. So whatever resonates for you here, your loved ones want to give you so much of their amazing energy, of their like true, genuine soulmate love and light energy, to give you the strength, the courage, the motivation and the drive to pursue your happiness. So if you're feeling lost and you don't know what to do, ask your inner child, ask your heart what would make you happy, and trust that it's the right move to follow your heart's calling, to follow your heart's desires. Even if it seems like foolish or immature on the outside, don't listen to other people with low vibrational energies. Don't listen to societal standards. Don't listen to the doubts that you might have in your own mind. Just listen to your heart. Follow your heart. Your loved ones want you to do that, and if you do that, they will send you the strength and the love and the light to bloom, guys, to bloom. Flowers are so important in your connection. And I love the energies here with all these different colors, my setup. So that's what your loved ones want for you. Now I'm going to get some oracle cards. Guys, if you enjoy this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment if you don't know what to say. Drop me a purple heart, any kind of other emoji. I get quite a few people commenting recently. I never comment, but guys, this is a lot of work that we do here as content creators. You get to watch this for free. Please do something and pay them back by showing them your appreciation. And thank you so much to everyone who's always here supporting me, sending me love. It's because of you guys that I keep on doing this, because it gets very draining at sometimes. Okay, sorry, there's this bug. I don't want to kill it, but I want it to play around somewhere else, not on my tarot desk. So let's see. Look at this color again. It's kind of the same color as these flowers, as my top, as these crystals. Guys, pink, the color pink will be very, very healing for you. So if you're into crystals, maybe get a cherry quartz or a fluorite or something like that, or a rose quartz. That will really help your heart grow and shine. Okay. Come on, I'm feeling stagnating energies here. Loved ones, what do you want to say? What else do you want to say? Wedding, oh my God. So I will, if you're not romantic with your loved one, then please take this as a platonic meaning. But for many of you, I told you, your loved one had intentions of bringing your connection to the next level. So if you were romantically involved, they sure wanted to marry you. You sure were the one for them, the one and only, and they wanted to absolutely commit to you in the long term. And this is for all of you guys watching, all of you, not just the romantic people here. There was genuine love that would have led to severe commitment, serious commitment, okay? Bringing your connection to the next level and like commitment for life. What else? Trust, love that. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So they want for you to still have faith, to still have hope, to still have love in your hearts. That's why they are sending you so much love. And if you're feeling lost, just trust that you are always on the right path if you follow your heart's desires, you guys, okay? Trust. All it takes is faith, trust, and pixie dust. I love that saying. And be a little bit naive, be a little bit childlike. Your loved ones want you to be that way, okay? They want you to be as excited as a little kid before Christmas. Just always make sure you do enough to make your inner child happy. That's what they want you to do. Because when your heart thrives, their heart thrives. Else. Oh my God. I'm not sure, like too many fell out. Too many, that's too many. Too many. Just one last. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I told you. They feel true, genuine, unconditional, divine love for you. And this is like the ultimate confirmation here. Again, depending on your relationship, that kind of love. Romantic, platonic, friendship, family love, true love. Love is pure, okay? Here in your case, it's true, and just trust it. Never look back doubting their love for you. They really want you to be so sure of their love and that you were the love of their life, or just their person. You were their person, okay? Your hearts are so connected. I love that so much. Let's get some final written messages cards here. Sorry it's so gloomy now. The weather is absolutely crazy. Like 1 minute it's so hot and bright, and then the next it's gloomy and cold. Crazy. I'm not gonna take that. Sorry, there's something about like the energies being a bit scattered, so let's take back control. What's the last message here? I need time to myself, yeah, so the reason you are in separation does serve a higher purpose, and you need to trust that. You need to trust that everything that happens for a reason, and that before coming into this lifetime, you make karmic soul contracts with all the important people that you meet, okay? And never, guys, never mistake what your ego and your mind thinks and wants with what your soul wants. That's two different things, okay? So they need time to themselves, and so do you, because you're still here for a reason. So separation does serve a purpose, and you will be reunited, you know? Please let me go, I beg you. So they are asking you to let go of their physical body, to let go of the past, because only if you do, you can move forward on your path, you can find joy and happiness again. But if you dwell on the past, if you can't accept what happened, you will never be happy. So they need for you to do that. They want you to be happy, and you can only be happy if you move on to some extent. And it's never a goodbye, it's always a see you later. Trust that you will see them again. Because they do miss you very much. So don't think that they're happy about this separation. I mean, they are at peace because they understand why it needed to happen. They've been enlightened. They have been through their life review. But they miss you because you are very, very close soulmates. You will see them again. But now this time of separation is there for a reason. You both need to move on in your dimensions. But love never dies. You will see them again, and just trust and believe that all of their love is genuine and will always be with you. So that's all I have for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, then give it a thumbs up, please. Comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on a bell for notifications so that you will never miss out on a new reading on my channel in the future. Take very good care, and until soon, hopefully. Bye. Hi, group number 2, everyone who resonated with the beautiful Tiger's Eye and the Justice card, which I'll be looking at in a minute, but I don't want to be distracted. I want to give this crystal my full attention because I do have psychometry, and I will receive some very important psychic downloads from just touching your crystal. So this will be about some love messages of love and light from your deceased loved one's heart straight to yours. And it's become very gloomy now, but the sun will be back out in just a minute. I apologize for the changes in lighting, but I prefer natural lighting, okay? Natural energies is what we need. And I'm already getting the first psychic download, like we need good energies, guys. We need good energies. We need some love and some light. Clearly there's a big need for you. Also, the shimmery reflections here remind me of something specific. There is like some people here watching. Do you collect seashells or something? Like I see seashells or marbles maybe. Shimmery stuff that you collect. That's a very specific message for some of you. And also, do some of you guys have like a very important wooden box or a shimmery box, a small box, maybe a jewelry box, like a box that is very important to you, where you put stuff in or that you have a strong connection with, like your loved ones know, okay? So those were some very specific messages here for some of you watching. Keep in mind, this reading is for the collective. Not everything I'll say will resonate. Only take what does resonate, ignore the rest. It will be for someone else. Feel peaceful about it. I'm seeing the color gold. There is something about money, jewelry, shiny shimmery stuff like gold. Do some of you have like a gold medallion or like a necklace or a bracelet, maybe even a ring, but I'm actually seeing for the majority you have a necklace. Some of you have a necklace with your loved one's picture in it or something, or even a heart necklace? I think some of you do. If not, maybe you should get that. Your loved ones would love that. So that's what I'm getting from your crystal here. Let's look at your Justice card. La Justice. Yeah, the heart and these flowers growing from it. Some of you guys watching, like there is something very specific about the heart. Like I see shapes of like, you know, these kinds of hearts, but also like the physical heart. Do some of you have some heart issues? For some of you, grief and everything else that's been happening to you in your life has been taking a serious toll on your physical health. By the way, this is also like half heart, half brain, human anatomy. So I see that for many of you, you have been suffering physically, and know that every physical symptom always has a spiritual cause. Everything that happens in the material, which you might think is random or is unfair, does have a spiritual cause that you can find out. about, all right? So for you, if you've been struggling, it's because quite literally you have a broken heart, or you have so much sorrow on your mind, so that might have been giving you migraines or like body aches, headaches, difficulty sleeping, difficulty breathing. You've been feeling weak and your chest might quite literally hurt. So your loved ones know, and they kind of know that they are maybe not necessarily responsible, but that it has to do with them. So there is like a truth they want to speak, maybe an apology they want to give, or an important piece of advice that they want for you to understand. Also, there is something about a path or a road. Path or road, narrow hallway, narrow gate or something. That is another specific message for a small group among you. Do you have like a small, very narrow hallway in your house, or in your apartment, or in a place that you went to, a small narrow hallway that makes you feel anxious or something? I don't quite understand what that means. That is something, you know, for personal readings, this detailed stuff, but it will be important for some of you to hear that. Also, I see a shoe, guys. I'm getting so many psychic downloads here, so this is going to be quite an intense reading, just to warn you. Yeah, prepare yourselves. This might be a little bit intense. What about this shoe, this boot? Kicking, or like boots and shoes in a hallway, someone running in a narrow hallway, someone running away, or like running to seek help. Okay, this gets a little bit too much, so I need to ground myself. Okay, sorry guys, but if you're a true medium, you feel emotions, and sometimes you need to cancel it out for your own mental, physical and emotional health. But we will get some more messages now with this beautiful Tarot du Bien-être deck, which was kindly gifted to me by Raylan. Thank you so much if you're watching. If you too would like to send in cards or crystals, I have an Amazon and an Etsy wishlist link down below, and a PO box. Let's see. Guys, also, sorry, another psychic download. Like at the back of the deck, I see these two daggers, these swords, these knives. For some of you, your loved ones might have passed away violently. Be so careful with your comments, guys. Censor your own comments. When you use trigger words, use abbreviations or asterisks, or use a synonym, say it differently, because YouTube will remove your comments if they contain words of violence, for example. But I see, unfortunately, like a violent bloody death and someone running away. Maybe the shoes and the hallway was someone running away who ended your loved one's life, or someone running to get help. That would resonate for a few of you. And only take what does resonate, ignore the rest. This is a reading for the collective. Okay, all right. Like this one doesn't count, but this one does. Reine de couteau, so the Queen of Swords, and look, the skull is stabbed. So, and I see another hole in the skull. So, what about this? Like, your loved ones want to give you a truth, and you need a truth in order to get closure and heal your hearts, okay? So their heart wants for yours to heal, wants for your bodies to heal, and in order to heal, you need closure, and that closure is linked to an important truth, which might be a little bit ugly, but the truth and then acceptance sets you free and makes you heal. What about this knife here? So this could be like an actual physical crime, or an emotional knife, like someone getting hurt mentally, physically, emotionally. What about that, please? They're wanting me to do hand movements. I can't do that now. Please use the cards. Okay, La Lune, the moon. Something happened at nighttime, possibly in the dark, or something is still in the dark. There is a lot of fear. So guys, if you are doubting whether your loved one died from a natural cause, or if their passing was self-inflicted, do not use the S word, okay? Self-inflicted death, you can say that. If you're doubting that, it was most likely not the case. I think someone else did that to them, and most of your loved ones will have died at night or in the dark. In the dark, I see like a dark alley, hallway, narrow path. Okay, there is a lot that's still in the dark. And I think for many of you, your loved one was attacked and they didn't see it coming from behind or something. That is a dark truth that they want you to know. What else about this, please? Yeah, that is, I'm not going to take this card, I'm going to acknowledge it, but so many fell out. I'm going to acknowledge it, but this is again like a symbol, the Hermit, bringing light to the darkness. Bringing light to the darkness, we know this, but we want to like get some more detailed information now. What do your loved ones' hearts want to say? What is needed? This is the Three of Wands in reverse. So look, and these wands here, actually, bâton, you could translate that as clubs, or like, God, I'm seeing baseball bats for some of you, and this is, I really need to cleanse my energies afterwards, and so should you. Okay, so attack, guys, attack. So it might not have been a knife necessarily. I'm seeing like clubbing, baseball bats, maybe like sticks, like beating, several people involved. Sorry guys if this is not your reading, but this is getting very specific now that your loved ones are talking about an act of violence which caused their passing, and they want you to know the truth so both of your hearts can heal. Sorry, I did not know that this was going to escalate, but the truth needs to be heard, okay? So several people involved. What else? So that's too much again, like too many cards. Maybe I need to pull. I'm going to pull the cards now because these cards kind of stick together because they're new. What about this, please? What about this? Oh, sorry, I'm getting nervous. I'm like, their energies are really affecting me. What about this? Roi de bâton. Okay, so one main person was behind this. They did this, but they had like accomplices who helped. So the King of Wands, one wanted them dead. So that was intentional. That was not a random act of violence. It was an intention. Who was this, please? Who was this? Wow, Seven of Swords. That is someone who got away with murder, guys, quite literally. Now I'm saying like words myself that should be censored. Getting away with the M word. This king here did it for a very specific reason, and then they ran away. In the original tarot, there's literally a guy sneaking off. And look at how black these knives are. Okay, someone ran away. I told you I was seeing someone running away in like a narrow, dark hallway, alleyway, path, road, something. So this person is hiding. They're hiding. I'm going to use more oracle cards for you because your hearts need that for clarity. What else about this do you want to say, loved ones, so that you can get peace? Wow, Five of Cups in the reverse. So I need clarification, though I do have an idea what they want to say about that. This is obviously about loss, about disappointment, about grief. What about this? Roue de la Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, guys. And we have another knife on here. So I think I need another clarifier. I'm not going to speak what I'm thinking here. I just want another clarifier with this. This is what I'm thinking. Okay, 8 of Wands. Again, these wands look like knives or something. So, sorry guys, another clarifier. Okay, 3 of Coins. Okay. Now, so what happened here is clearly like a third party situation. There's like a main person behind this, someone influential or someone who maybe possibly paid other people to do this crime, someone who controls other people, and their intention, like they are hidden, they are safe. I don't think you can find out who they are. The reason they did this act of violence to your person was over a disagreement over a lot of stuff, to be quite honest, that you might not be aware of, like stuff going on in the dark. Okay, your loved one might have disappointed this person and done something to that person which really upset them. It could be linked to gang activity. Now, that doesn't have to resonate for all of you, but it could be a gang crime. If it's not organized groups, then it could just be, you know, groups that use certain substances or hang out in similar social areas. I can't say the words that I would love to say, but maybe neighborhood gangs and groups. This is group activity. This is about taking revenge, about paying back, about someone here doing this with the intention of showing your loved one who the boss is. This is very dramatic. My heart goes out to you guys. One last tarot card here. Le Pape. Okay. So this is the Hierophant, guys. For many of you, this will be high gang activity. Okay, so this might be the boss of a gang, quite an influential one, who has, unfortunately, the means to bribe authorities. This person is protected. You will not find the main culprit. They paid some accomplices to do the dirty business, but they are still... you know, they were always in the background doing this. They got away with the M word. They have a lot of power, and they might even have the power to bribe police and anyone trying to investigate this crime. You will not find this main culprit, but I've given you many hints, and your loved ones really need for you to know that truth, so that passing was not an accident. It was not self-inflicted. It was not natural. It was this person hiring other people to take revenge. So sorry for you guys. This is awful. This is awful. My heart breaks for you guys. But this will bring them a lot of peace to know that the truth is out. I'm now going to get some additional messages here. Guys, please, if you appreciate what I'm doing here, then comment. If you don't know what to say, drop me a purple heart, any kind of other emoji. It really helps me. And it's thanks to the people giving me feedback that I continue to do this job, because it's very draining. It's kind of dangerous for me too, spiritually and energetically. So please show some appreciation by just commenting anything. It really does help. And it helps other people like you find me. So what final messages do they want for you to hear? By the way, this is getting very sinister, but I need to speak this truth. For many of you, your person could have quite literally suffered some severe injuries to the heart and the brain, caused by these people, or to their skull and bones. There's a higher purpose. So, okay, they are at peace, believe it or not, which is good. You want that for them, but they want for you to be at peace as well and know this truth and spread the truth, okay? They are at peace. They are with their angels now. They're being healed. They know that behind all of this, there is karma, okay? And karmic justice and karmic retribution will always take place. No one can get away with anything. Maybe in this one lifetime, but certainly not in the afterlife and when they reincarnate. They want you to find comfort in that. Forgive me, please. So they are very sorry for what you are going through right now, okay? For the pain that you've been feeling, for the fear. A lot of fear for many of you, for this confusion. They are asking for forgiveness, and I feel like for quite many of you, your loved ones were involved with some shady business or some shady groups. No judgment from me, but that's what they're apologizing for, okay? For like being involved with people like that and for causing you all of this aftermath now. It's part of the plan. So they made a plan, this person made a plan. This was all part of a plan, of a horrible, dark, toxic plan. It was not coincidental, but behind this evil plan, okay, there's a higher karmic plan that we can't understand with the human mind often, but your person knows that the people who did this will be brought to karmic justice. And if you accept that and find forgiveness in your heart for your loved ones, okay, that will help you heal. Okay, guys, I know it's difficult, but the truth is out now, and that will help you, I hope. If it did, if you think it did, then please give this video a thumbs up. Comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the bell for notifications so that you will never miss out on a new reading on my channel in the future. Take very good care, and until soon, hopefully. Bye. Hi, group number 3, everyone who resonated with the beautiful Jade Heart and the 4 of Potions. This is going to be a reading about some messages from your deceased loved one's hearts straight to yours. I'm going to put this card aside so that I'm not distracted and see what psychic downloads I can get from touching your crystal here. If you know me, I get a lot of psychic downloads from touching things. So let's see. Where's my medallion? I have a protective medallion around me, and I need to touch that as well because pile 2 was a lot. Hopefully this is more light-hearted. I'm already getting the first images here. There's something about the sea, about the ocean, about deep water. Hopefully this is not gonna... Oh god, okay, so the reading is for the collective, guys. Only take what resonates, ignore the rest. It will be for someone else, but I see, unfortunately, some kind of drowning here for some of your loved ones, drowning. Or water in their lungs that come from a physical condition, water in the lungs. Okay. Or your loved one's body being found in water. That will only resonate for some of you. Don't panic if this is not you. This is very specific. I'm also smelling something right now. I'm smelling something kind of... like it smells like moss or like moist soil, or sometimes very old buildings where there's a lot of wood when you know, they have no windows, or like there's no airflow, you know, that kind of smell, like old building smell, moisture. I'm smelling that, and kind of, you know, moss or some greenery that grows when something is too moist and doesn't have enough airflow to it. So that's what I'm picking up on. That might resonate with some of you, okay? And green, like I see a lot of green, and that is beautiful because green is about healing, is about growth, green. But seriously, I see outdoor scenery, like moor and moss and that kind of smell. So here you have the Four of Potions, which is the Four of Cups. And this is quite a lot. This is morphine, okay? It could be that for some of you, loved ones had a substance abuse issue which led to the passing, or they were very severely ill and had to take a lot of medicine. That will resonate for some of you, but the overall message that will resonate with all of you here is about some kind of emotional blockage and possibly rejection. So their hearts want for you to feel better about some either rejection, some emotional blockaging, or something that has to do with how they passed, okay? Their heart's desire is for you to get some comfort. This is about comfort. I feel like for many of you, loved ones were not emotionally available due to their issues or like anything else that was going on, and they now want to give you some emotional attention. This is about like being more emotional and being less maybe affected by substances, like having a true heart-to-heart. Yes, a heart-to-heart. So now the topic is kind of getting lighter. The energies are kind of getting lighter, which is good. So this will be a heart-to-heart between you and your loved one that you never really had because of life, okay? Wow. Let's get the rest of the deck, which was kindly gifted to me by Raylan. Le Tarot du Bien-être. This is the Tarot of Well-Being, okay, in French. If you too would like to send in some cards or some crystals, I have an Amazon and an Etsy wishlist link down below. I also have super thanks and a PO box. You know the deal. But let's see what heart-to-heart messages we have here from your loved ones. What do they want to say to you? Like now that they can let their heart speak, what do they want to say to you? They want to let their heart speak. What do you want to say? Loved ones, what do you want to say? Wow, okay. What an image. Roi de Couteau, the King of Swords in the reverse. Why is it in the reverse? Why is this in the reverse, please? What do you want to say? La Reine de Pièces. Okay, so that is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the reading's not gender specific or relationship specific, but for many of you watching, you will have been in a romantic relationship with this person and you wanted to be in a committed, dependable, I'm hearing dependable, solid relationship, not in a situationship. You didn't want to be left hanging in the wind, or like you didn't want there to be any physical distance between you guys, not just emotional distance, but you didn't want any physical distance. Like you wanted to commit, you were responsible and consistent, like you did all of that and they kind of did not. They had issues, okay, so maybe they were sick or substance abuse issues could be, and I need to ask them why. So if the relationship failed, it was not because of you, it was on them, and that's what they want to tell you. So what was going on here? What was going on, loved ones, with the King of Swords in the reverse? Yes, the Ten of Wands in the reverse. This is kind of the same messages. So they had a lot on their plate, a lot of weight on their shoulders. This could be being physically overwhelmed or substance abuse issues. They just could not give you the attention and the commitment that you wanted and deserved. So they're apologizing for that. Also, I'm seeing physical distance between the two of you. Maybe you lived in different countries or like just too far away. You would have wanted to be closer. You wanted this and they kind of didn't. They might have told you, they might have given you promises that they never followed through with. They might have even lied to you. They might have been very cold-hearted towards you, and they are apologizing for that. They're saying they had so much to juggle so much that was weighing them down. They could not commit, and they're apologizing. What else? Okay, oh my god, all right. Reine d'Elixir. This is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So a specific message, and do not freak out if this doesn't resonate. It will not be for you, okay? And if this does resonate, you will know about this already, or you might have been suspecting it. But for some of you, there could have been another woman or another partner involved, okay? They maybe were not honest to you about still being emotionally attached, or maybe controlled by another person. Maybe they hid this from you, maybe you knew, but there was something about third-party influence. If this doesn't resonate, do not take it, it's not for you. What about this, please? Too many cards falling out. I think I need to pull them again. So what about this, please? Okay, 9 of Pentacles. They might have told you that they were single, but they were not. And even if they were, they still had business with an ex-partner. What about this, please? So they want to give you truth. You're having this heart-to-heart now. L'Étoile, the star in the reverse. So for all of you watching, your loved ones, they were very depressed, very lost, maybe even physically sick, but they were all like emotionally and mentally sick, unwell. They were not able to live a healthy lifestyle and to treat themselves as well as the people they should have cared about fairly, okay? And they were not really open to you about that. That was something that you never really understood or never really saw. So they are saying, the reason I treated you that way and the reason that there might have been this love triangle situation was because I was all over the place. I was lost. I was in a really dark place. It has nothing to do with you, okay? And I'm hearing you guys now, because I can read your energies as well. They want to know how they truly felt about you. So I'm going to ask that next. How did they truly feel about you then? Because, yeah, it will have been very, very difficult, obviously. But I'm going to get another tarot card here to just ask them. Now, genuinely, seriously, honestly, how did they truly feel about you? How did they truly feel about you deep in their hearts? This card, I need to pull the card. How did they truly feel about you then in their hearts? Why are 2 cards coming out even though I'm pulling? Oh wow, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm going to look at that one as well. That is so interesting. The King of Pentacles. So guys, this is so complicated, and I'm not surprised because on my second YouTube channel, I recently recorded a reading about a secret or a truth being exposed, and this really matches the vibe, so that might be for you. It's not out yet, but this is a difficult love triangle situation. You might have been with someone else as well, guys. You might have been committed or married to someone else. So they are saying here with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, they didn't feel like they could start anything committed with you because you were with someone else as well. You were not available. Okay, so get like one more card, please, about their feelings here. Because this is not feelings, this is like an excuse. How did they feel about you then? Their feelings for you. Maybe that's what made them so depressed, that you were with someone else, so they chose an ex over you because they couldn't have you. There's like so much. How did they feel feelings, please. Well, l'Empereur, the Emperor in the reverse, they suppress their feelings for you. They suppress their feelings for you. They had feelings, a lot of feelings, but they suppressed them, which is why they might have had these toxic coping mechanisms. They did not show their feelings to you ever. Nine of Swords. They were so worried and stressed about so many other things in their life as well. God, this is like not good energies. I'm gonna get some oracle cards next, but this is not good energies at all. They were severely depressed, severely sick, mentally, emotionally, maybe also physically. They had toxic coping mechanisms. They were super stressed, super worried, but they could try to suppress those fears and worries and feelings. And they were not really showing you a lot of interest because you were probably committed to someone else or single and looking for someone else. And so they chose this not so healthy ex-partner over you or new person over you. But this is like a huge mess. And they want to sort out this mess and ask for forgiveness so that you can both find peace, guys. If that's possible, which won't be an easy job, but wow. Guys, if you enjoy this reading, if you appreciate what I'm doing, then please give me a thumbs up and please leave a comment. If you don't know what to say, just drop me a purple heart. Any emoji, any comment helps. And it's thanks to the people always commenting and supporting me here that I'm still doing this. So please take a second and support me with a comment. Thank you. Some more clarity here about your person. The heart to heart. Now they have the chance to talk to you, and I feel like they are still let go of control issues. The playfulness card is absolutely not the one to take here. Control issues. And look, there is like a woman with a child. You might have had a child with this person, like protecting the children. Did you protect children maybe from this person because they were so in such a dark place? But there is for all of you like third party situation and a lot of control and manipulation that they would like for you to sort out. Like it was really making their heart feel worried and overwhelmed. That caused so many blockages. But look, this is all over the place here, all over the place, like cards just falling out. It's so difficult, and that's the energy's attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Like this is not it. This is not it, because this doesn't. I'm gonna have to pull. I'm just an honest tarot reader, you guys. I could just tell you what you want to hear, and even if I don't feel like a card matches the vibe, I would just use it and interpret it in a way that it fits the story. I do not do stuff like that. I'm honest, I'm transparent, so I'm gonna tell you this is not it. And using any tool of divination is like having a regular conversation with someone. You know, when you talk to someone and they're beating around the bush, they don't want to say the truth, or sometimes they say something wrong and then correct themselves, or you need to re-ask, how did you mean that? It's the same thing with the cards. So a conversation would not always be smooth. And in this case, it's certainly not smooth. Trust. Yeah, trust issues, definitely. Trust, again, there is this child and two parents. Trust issues. They did not trust themselves for sure, and they were someone who was not to be trusted because of their issues, so they're apologizing for that. Another message. Yeah. Unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's what their heart wants you to know, that there was nothing wrong about you. You were amazing, you were dependable, you were beautiful, you were nurturing, and you would deserve someone who reflects these energies, your King of Pentacles, okay? if they didn't commit to you, were not truthful to you, were unloyal to you, were toxic or whatever, it's nothing to do with you. It's because of their issues, because they were clearly in a very, very dark place, okay? And there just wasn't enough mutual chemistry and love for your relationship to work out. They want you to understand that. They do not feel any anger towards you, okay? They do not think badly of you. They're just still really, really busy with healing their mess, and that's in them. That's not in you. And their heart needed for you to hear this truth, okay? All of this depression, toxicness, manipulation, that is not for you. Like, you deserve something stable and grounded. Okay, that's their business that they will hopefully heal, and their hearts really wanted for your heart to hear that so that you can move on and heal and find someone who treats you better. Okay, guys, so that's what I have for you. Really hope this resonated. If it did, then give this video a thumbs up. Please comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the bell for notifications so that you will never miss out on a new reading on my channel in the future. Take very good care and just hopefully. Bye.